Hey everyone, welcome to my Legend Reviewer Reviews. This review is actually over about something that I said I was going to do a review on. I said that when I have a date with a girl that I would do a review over the date, and that's exactly what this review is going to be about. A date that I had last Friday. Boy, I don't even know where to begin. Well, I have been talking to this girl on the phone for maybe a month or so. Just kind of on and off on the phone, not really like all that seriously talking to her or anything. Because I noticed talking to her on the phone, she just seemed kind of blah. You know, just kind of didn't have much of a personality thing going on. But I figured, well, maybe she's shy. And I figured, you know, if we ever went out, she would open up a little bit, and, you know, and I would get over that. So, okay. So, I had last week off. I had a vacation time. I decided that when I had a week off that, you know, I should really try to get at least one date in, you know, just to have one, you know. So, we'll name her Jamie. It's not a real name. Let's call her Jamie, you know, whatever. Like, I gave Jamie a text and I said, hey, we should go out sometime. I got this week off. We should go out. She's like, okay, maybe we can. Let's do it Friday. Middle of a storm. So anyway, I gave a little text to Jamie and she's like, okay, we'll go out Friday. Friday comes around and I'm like, well, can I get your, well, first of all, she's like, I was like, well, we can meet at a restaurant or whatever, you know. She's like, no, I don't want to do that. I want you to pick me up. It's like, why does it matter? So anyway, she wants me to pick her up, which, you know, that's fine, whatever. And I was like, well, give me your address so I can do a Google of the, do a Google of her address so I can go and pick her up. And she gives me her address, and she said that she lives off of 21st Street, which I know, you know, a lot of you aren't from Oklahoma or Tulsa or anything, but in Tulsa, those are the main streets that run through the city. There's 21st, 31st, 41st, all the way up to 91st. Those are like the big roads that cut through Tulsa, the city of the streets of Tulsa, and so she says she lives on 21st. But I was looking up her apartment complex, which is called the Villas or something, and the internet says that's on 71st, not 21st. So I'm like, do you live on 71st and not 21st? No, I live on 21st. So I'm like, well, the Google says 71st. And she's like, no. It's like, whatever. She calls me back 5 minutes later and saying, so, which way are you coming from? I'm like, well, I gotta get on Highway 169. She's like, oh, well, I live on 71st. I'm like, oh my God. That was a sign of things to come. Anyway, I get to her complex, and she goes, I don't know the code to my gate. You don't know the code to your own gate to your apartment complex? Are you stupid? So she had to drive to the exit gate of the complex so I can get in because she doesn't know the code to her damn apartment. Ah, frustration. So anyway, I pick her up. You know, we're going to 71st, a bunch of restaurants. Like, so where do you want to go? I don't know. So you know, we end up going to Zia's, which is an Italian restaurant, and so we go in there, and I kid you not, the minute that we walk in to this restaurant and the minute that we walk out, 45 minutes! 45 minutes! This is the shortest dinner I have ever had with a girl, ever. 45 minutes. We get in, we even get out. I could not get this chick to talk about anything. I'm a comedian, so I'm trying to crack jokes, trying to be goofy, trying to be funny, and she did not crack one fucking smile the whole time. She was just had the personality of a dry wall. That's her personality. Like, I'm trying to hold a conversation, she just doesn't talk, and I'm like, oh my God, this is a nightmare. So, I'm like, at the end, I'm like, well, do you want to go, see a movie or something? No. Like, this chick is whack. So, after dinner, oh, by the way, forget that. Here's what she looked like. I'm showing on the screen right here. She's like a 7.5 in the look scale. She's kind of alright, but she has something weird with her eyes. Like, she's like, her eyes are constantly like halfway up in her head like this. I don't know. I think this chick has been smoking or something. This chick seemed like really depressed. You know, suicidal even. After dinner, she's like, I want to go get ice cream. Oh yeah, and another thing. She bitched at me because I had my signal light turned on leaving the parking lot of the restaurant. She bitches like, why do you have your signal light on when I'm in the parking lot? I'm like, well, because I'm turning onto the highway. Like, you don't need to have your signal light on. What? Why should anyone take advice of a female driver? I'm sorry if that offends people, but, you know, 9 girls out of 10 are bad drivers. And, I mean, it's scientifically proven. And I'm not here to offend you. I'm just saying there are good girl drivers, but there are a lot more bad girl drivers than there are good. Anyways, it's like, I went to my ice cream. So we go to an ice cream place called Brum's, and I'm parking. It's like, what are you parking for? I don't want to go in. Go through the drive-thru. And I'm like, bitch, you didn't say anything. So we go to the drive-thru. I buy her fucking ice cream. We go back to her place, and I'm planning to just drop her ass off. At this point, I just want to go home. This is a fucking horrible experience. So I walk her to her door, and I just end up walking in. We sit on the couch. She turns on the TV, and we end up watching the Disney Channel. There is a movie on the Disney Channel about a fucking mascot chicken. That's what the movie's about. And I'm sitting there like 5 minutes, and I'm like, are you serious? Are you seriously watching this? It's like, yeah, I watch Disney Channel all the time. This is like the only thing that I watch. I'm like, oh my god. So we're sitting there, and I'm just like, this is a nightmare. I get on my phone. Well, actually, I had a friend of mine, and she texted me while sitting there, and I'm like, please get me out. Call me or something. She calls and everything, and I was like, it's like, what? Are you okay? Are you okay? I get off the phone. I'm like, look, I gotta go. So so I leave. You know, like, being the gentleman that I am. I mean, yeah, she was just not. She just had nothing going on, but I was still wanting to be gentleman-like. I opened all of her doors. That was nice, you know. I'm not now because I laugh about it because I'm not still on the date. But, so anyway, I kiss her cheek and everything and I leave. And then my friend who had texted me, I ended up, I was still dressed up and everything. And I'm like, man, this was such a dud. And I ended up like going out and hanging out with this girl, and we spent the whole time laughing and making fun of her. I mean, it's, you know, I've had a lot of bad dates, and yeah, I've had more bad dates than good dates, and this may not be the worst date I've ever had, but this is definitely just, it's typical because, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where I'm finding these girls. I don't know why they are, it's like a magnet, like all the shit. Women are attracted and come to me, you know. So anyway, that was my bad date, and I'm just, it's really frustrating, you know. It's just really depressing because I'm just, you know, I didn't realize it'd be so tough to find a girl that I could have fun. When I go out with a girl, if I can't make a girl laugh, then there's no hope there, because that is like my weapon with girls, is making them laugh. So we have a good time, you know, get into talking, I get her to laughing and everything. This girl was just, oh my god, I don't even know. But, well, it wasn't a nightmare, but it was just really horrible just date. She just, ugh. So anyway, I got some more stuff I'm going to do reviews over. So I hope you keep watching, and we'll go from there. Alright, man. Peace.